Today we're checking out this brand new smart lock that has 3D facial recognition, also has a solar panel to keep it charged, and also a smart app to let you know who is coming and also going. This is the V150 Plus from DESLOC. This is going to be launching soon on Kickstarter, which you can find information down below, which we'll also talk about in just a few minutes. So stick around and I'll show you how easy it is to install this and all the smart features that it has along with the app and more. We'll take a look at the features of the DESLOC V150 Plus, as this does come with a solar charging panel, 3D face recognition, curved fingerprints, and it says it's easy to install with built-in Wi-Fi and remote control. As we take a look at this side of the box, it does give us some other information including cycle tests, not to mention salt spray testing, and this is IP65 all-weather protection rated. As we take a look at a few other features like the smart BMS, it says it's safe and efficient charging, along with industry low light performance. It also says 4-in-1 unlocking options, which is your 3D facial recognition, your curved fingerprint, along with the app, and you can also just use a key. And it also says it has privacy data protection. Now the DESLOC is using the latest technology using perovskite solar cells. These are lightweight, highly efficient, and inexpensive to manufacture. They are also producing record efficiencies for more light achievable per day, which makes these cells produce the most amount of energy to other types of cells. Okay, now after you get everything out of the box, you'll have this, which is going to be where all your information is, and a stay connected card basically, which then you'll find a template in there. You'll also find your user's manual, and then as you go through the rest of the box, you do have a set of keys, because in the event this doesn't work or the battery dies, you can still use a key, but you'll have your main face plate, the backing plate, and of course the plate that is going to be on the inside of the door. You then have your deadbolt along with the strike plate. You then have all the hardware that is all labeled for you, and then of course the lithium battery. So now that we've kind of gone over everything to make sure it's all here, let's go ahead and get this installed. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is take off this deadbolt, which you only need simple tools for this, but for my lock all we have is a couple screws on the back side, so we'll take those off real quick. Now we need to remove the deadbolt. Okay, so now we have to install the new deadbolt, which this has two lengths on it. If you look into the instructions, it'll tell you that you can extend this or leave it the way it is. And that simply just twists like this and it'll make it longer. But if I make it longer, it'll actually be too long to go inside basically my standard door. So I'm going to go back to the setting that it was already on. Go ahead and slip this in, and then we can use the screws and tighten this down. But there's also one other indicator right here. You see this little arrow where it says up. So you want to make sure that when you install this, the arrow right there, if you can see that, make sure that is facing up. So I'm going to turn it around like this. Go ahead and install, face up. Now we'll screw this into place. Now after you get this installed, you can take the key or maybe a little flathead screwdriver and just make sure that this opens and closes really easy, which it does. So we'll move on to the next step. Okay, now go ahead and take the outside faceplate and we're going to run this through. So run the wire down beneath, and then the little flat tab here, or this part that turns, that needs to go into the little black slot right here. Now we need to take this mounting plate and add this. So you're going to take the wire and run it through. And this wire is going to go through the little bottom hole right here. So if you see here, just run the wire right through here. So then go ahead and add your back plate, and then we're going to add a couple of the screws that are going to be an H. Go ahead and get that screw started. Then we'll add this other screw. Then we'll get our drill and we're going to go ahead and just snug this down. Don't tighten it down all the way yet. Okay, now before you tighten everything down, it's not a bad idea to get a level. That way it's nice and even. And we'll do the same thing with the outside part of the lock. Okay, so now all we have to do is connect the cable, which this is super simple. There's a little arrow and it only goes in one way. So just go ahead and get the tab lined up and then go ahead and press this into place. You'll hear it click. And that's really about it. So now we're going to take the excess cable and just kind of go ahead and shove it into the door area. And then this is where all the excess will hide, is just inside there. And now make sure that this is horizontal with this, and we should be able to press that right into place which now we have to put in 3 screws, one on the bottom, and then go ahead and slide this straight up, take that off, and you have 2 more here. So 3 holes total. Go ahead and insert your little rubber plug. That way this gives it a nice little finished look. Okay, now that it's mostly installed, go ahead and open your door, then go ahead and close it, and then just see if this is really easy to rotate. It shouldn't be hard or binding up, because if it is, then the motor may not be able to close it, and you may need to do some adjustments on the strike plate on this side of your door. Okay, now we can go ahead and install our battery, which you can see right here, it says terminal protector. You have to take that off first, which we did. You can see our little connection point there, so you're going to take your battery, flip it upside down, and it does have a charging port right here as well, which it says to charge this fully before installing it, but we're just going to go ahead and install this in, and it should just clip right into place. And boom, there you go. Now technically, it should be charging from the other side, from the solar panel. Place this down, and then we can go ahead and start connecting this and get it into our phone app. But there is one more piece, which is this, and this basically needs to line up with the seam on the bottom, which you can place a couple screws in here, or there is some adhesive tape you can do as well. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and hold off on this piece because I may do something different down the road. Okay, let's go ahead and take this off. And now what we got to do is we got to set up everything in the app. So this is where we're going to go to add device, and it's going to say that you've completed the installation, so press confirm. And now it's going to search for nearby devices, so hopefully this comes up pretty quick, or else we're going to be just standing here doing nothing. So, and it says please place your phone case close to the smart lock and touch the keypad to enable pairing mode. So we'll go ahead and touch the keypad. And look at that, comes right up. Okay, so that was taking a second because I wasn't touching it, but now it says connecting with V150 Plus. So it looks like it's actually functioning by locking the door. Connected successfully, cool. Ready to set your fingerprint. So for optimal experience, we recommend using your thumb, index, or middle finger. So I'm gonna go ahead and press start. Oh yeah, there you go. So I'm gonna do my thumb actually and just do this. So place your finger, and it says to do it. See how it says 1 to 6 times. So do that again. Please place your finger. That's 2. Do it again. Please place your finger. And go another one. Please place your finger. And we'll do another one. Please place your finger. One more. Enrollment successful. Alright, so look at that. Name your fingerprint, which is actually my right thumb, so we'll put right thumb on there. And save, and so here we go, done. And then you got to go ahead and hook up your Wi-Fi and everything, so I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. Okay, now it says it's connecting to Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi connection is now successful, smart lock added, and it looks like done. So assign access, which we will do that in a little bit. And right now it says it's locked, and you can see this is what our battery status is. It says 28%, so not very charged at all, but hopefully this is going to charge it. If not, I will take the battery out and do some charging. So let's see, we have a slide to unlock. See if that works. Which you can do this anywhere, obviously, if you have service, so... Unlocked. Alright, well there you go. And it says unlocked by me. Is that it just locked itself, which that actually wasn't good, because now if I wanted to close the door, that kind of doesn't work. So it looks like we have to go in, and it says plus locked automatically. So slide to unlock. Obviously that closed a little bit too quick. Unlocked. Okay, so now we'll lock it, and we'll go here to settings, because I definitely don't want it to lock that quick. And I may not even have that function actually work. So, oh, look at that, 5 seconds. So, okay, time to lock, you can go all the way up to 120 seconds. So let's just do that 120 seconds while we're playing around with this. Okay, what we want to do is get our facial recognition. Oh, there it is right there. So facial recognition. So features overview, face recognition on, face setup guide. So let's go ahead and get this set up. Personal biometric information. Now this is a whole bunch of information that says your data and feature values are never stored or used in a cloud service. All enrolled data and feature values are stored only on your lock and used solely for unlocking. So I kind of like that. I don't want my information going somewhere. Now, one thing I did forget to do with all types of smart devices, no matter what it is, you actually want to go to the firmware and actually upgrade it. That way it's working on the correct firmware. So let's check for upgrades, see if anything's in there, and make sure we're using the correct firmware. Okay, so I did check the firmware and I did find out that I am on the latest firmware, which is good. So now we have to go back to facial recognition, which I need to assign more access to me, which is the owner. So I have my right thumbprint in there, which I can even add other fingerprints, but here I forgot to add face. So you have to go in here, ready to set your face for best results, position 16 to 39 inches away from the door. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now, at this time, you want to also make sure you're looking at the lock.
Enrollment successful.
Well, there you go. Okay, enrollment successful. So, it looks like it's working so far. So, I guess now we'll see if it actually works and unlocks as I walk up to it. Okay, I'm walking up to the door. Oh, it unlocked. Look at that. That's crazy. Oh, no way. This is super cool. It totally works. That is so crazy, right? Now, one thing I'm going to have to do is get everybody signed up for this. My wife, my kids, or anybody else, like even say a house cleaner, I can have them assigned to this as well. And I know exactly when they're going to be coming into my house and also when they leave. So it's kind of a cool thing. Plus, if this does die, if it doesn't get enough sun on the panel and the battery dies, again, you can charge it manually, but you still have the key option, which is just right behind here. You just kind of push on this and then it pops it out, I guess. And then, well, you just simply rock that down, and then there's your keyhole right there, so you can open this up manually. Just stick the key in here. Bam! Look at that. So cool. Then just pop that back into place, and now you're back with a fingerprint. So that's pretty neat. And again, it shows everything right on the app, which is cool. So it's only 28% charged. So we're going to see how well this actually charges up in the sun, because it's only about 10 o'clock. So there's plenty of sunlight left, and I don't get direct sunlight on my door. Everything is reflective light. But this new solar panel is supposed to work and capture that light and keep this charged the whole time. Okay, now I've already been using this lock for a couple days, and I wanted to show you what it looks like as far as the app goes, because this kind of gives you a little indication of what it looks like while it's charging. And as you take a look, it reached up to 30%, but I've actually been using this lock a lot. One, I programmed a lot of people into it, so we're constantly opening it and closing it. And so this does take a little bit of extra battery, but it has now charged up to 30% over the last 2 days, and this is all with that heavy use. And again, the sun never hits my door. This whole side of the house never sees direct sunlight, so it's all reflected light. Now, it's possible during some of the winter months it may not be able to charge up, and so that means I may have to charge the battery once, maybe twice a year. But I'm only 2 days into it, but so far it's actually pretty impressive. And I'm not gonna lie, at first my wife was not really thrilled about this lock, but since she was carrying a bunch of items in the other day, she was able to unlock her with her face, come right in, and then that's what actually sold her on this unit, is because it's kind of a hands-free thing. It unlocks for you, you simply open the door, walk right in, and that's all. Now, this is going to be launching on Kickstarter, but if you buy it now, they do have a whole 50% off coupon down below if you were to get it early. But they're also doing a free giveaway, but I'll leave the information down below so you can check out the giveaway items, also the early discounts, so you can take advantage of that. But now that I've had this for a couple days, this has grown on me quite a bit because it's super easy to use. I know exactly who's coming and going at all times, including my house cleaner and more. But it really is a nice item to have because I can also grant access to people who might be dropping something off of my house. They can just simply call me, send me a text, I can open the door, and again, it automatically locks on its own at a set amount of time that you set in the app. So what do you guys think about this new smart lock from DESLOC? Let me know down in the comments down below. I hope you guys liked the video, and I hope to see you in another one.